Doesn't really matter if you're old and gray. It's alright, I say it's okay. Listen to what I say. It's alright, you and fine. Doesn't really matter if the sun don't shine. It's alright, I say it's okay. We're getting to the end of the day. I take a low tech, take your pick. 'Cause you can't teach no dog a brand new trick. I don't care what anybody says. At the end of the day, there's a place that I can't find. A drink or two to ease my mind. Golden days. It's alright, take your time. Everybody thinks that you passed your prime.
All right. Well, oh, I'm sorry. That's me. Okay, so the sound is working. Rob Smith here. I don't know if anyone's going to show up because I've kind of done this. It's been a long day, long few days, and sleep has been escaping me at every level. Since nobody's here, I'm going to start off with a little happy birthday to Jacob. And you don't necessarily need to know who Jacob is, but I know who Jacob is. And that's all that really counts here, isn't it? So I'm going to do a happy birthday to Jacob and draw him as I have drawn him for many, many years. And my energy level is going to be low. I've had such a busy day. Days. It's not today necessarily, but oh my goodness gracious me. See if anyone wanders by. I tomorrow when I do this Inktober, and this is actually a birthday thing, so I can't say it could be Inktober. I guess what the hey. Oh, hold this down. Actually, I've slept most of the day today. It's actually, I'm drawing with way too much curly hair, and it looks more like Harpo Marx than. I was thinking of getting back in my. I've been getting back to political cartoons, and I kind of started off since August off and on, and then then all my Facebook pages vanished, and that was a major source of interaction with humans, amongst other things. So really even further, if the intent was to stop me from doing political cartoons, it basically worked. Because I've just been, of course, I've started doing the lives here as compared to Facebook. Do another audience if one is wanted or whatever. What can this be seen? But hopefully tomorrow I'll have a lot more sleep, more rest, and ready for the world as it is. Because right now I'm a bit exhausted still, despite rest. Take me a couple days to get back, I think. But I'm looking at maybe a busy day tomorrow, so I'm not sure. We'll see. Of course, why I'm drawing someone looking a bit like a child on their 30th birthday is beyond me. Well, that's me. I'm sorry. Well, I should have. Oh, there. Hello. Yes, I'm tired. I still am not. All right. So sometime tomorrow. Oh, I just opened. I did quickly here. I've only been up since it was 6:30 or so, but I opened up a box that said fragile. Open it up. It turns out that half the box were things I was going to sell eBay wise, and I'd already priced them. Of course, I think I priced them 10 years ago, but I'll just leave them as they are. I think. I was surprised to find I started at one we uh, being on a number of trips involved. Golly, this thing's moving. Travel writers. We were in Arkansas and got a bunch of stuff involving the Clintons. And I have a paperweight, a Clinton paperweight. I've got a Clinton, just a few things, a couple things. I'm not sure actually. Anyway, whatever it is, I'm going to pass those along. But that Clinton thing should go for, especially putting it up before or around the election time. I think I have $10. I think it would probably go for more than that today, but I may be wrong. Maybe go less. Maybe you'd be lucky to get 2 bits for the thing. I don't know. I didn't look it up. I just opened. I mean, I really opened the box just minutes before starting here. It's got a bunch of glasses in it. I was going to transfer them to a plastic container, and then, whoops, look what else is in here. It's only half a box. I want to even leave them in the box just so I don't have to try to. I'm wondering if plastic containers are good for glass. I don't know. And I really didn't send any notes about this. Uh, really? Okay. Well, then, then it should go for a good price, I guess. The paperweight should. It's a nice paper. We were given it as part of the travel writing. It was part of the SATW travel thing. And I was hoping I was going to get my stepdaughter over here, but I tried contacting her earlier and didn't hear back. And that is, I mean, I could just say that's tomorrow. I'll post earlier, but I may be tired tomorrow. Oh, there's meow, Deegan. Hello, happy birthday, Jacob, wherever you may be. I'm sorry, I am tired. Whew, what a day, what a day. It's just getting every, I don't know what that's, it's supposed to be streamer stuff and doesn't look at the weird things. It doesn't matter. It's just the idea looks like. It tells the story, right? So I was saying yesterday, tells the story. That's all it really needs to do. But after pulling so much out of the storage room and repacking and reboxing and redoing do. So I apologize. I'm sorry to see that I'm. Anyway, there's the happy birthday. I got the banana split, as River Dolphin knows, or does maybe not know. I got a picture of it. Got that right after I saw you all, and then I admit I was in worse. I was just very irritable, very tired. I was not pleasant to be around, and I'm sorry if I was not pleasant to be around when I saw y'all. Everything was irritating me. It didn't matter what it was. I was so tired. I just need to get in better shape. What else should I do here? How are you all doing? Locally owned places, hard to come by. Hard to come by. More, especially here in Florida, we get all these out-of-state people just don't care. They just don't care. I'm sorry. I see that. I see Mao's name. I either think of Mao Zedong or a kitty. So instead of drawing Mao Zedong, I'll draw a kitty. I saw our friend Melissa Busby. She got her electric back at about, well, I guess I saw it just a bit ago when I real quickly was posted on Facebook. I was glad to see my friend from Germany, Diana, has rejoined here. What a good person she is. I just get nervous adding friends on Facebook because I don't know how long I'm going to have the page, though it does look bad. I need to send another, because all the hurricane stuff, I was going to send another, whatchamacallit, to see if I get my page back, but I didn't do it. Haven't done it the last few days because I've just been too tired. Of course, Germany. It's basically we're time for Oktoberfest. I think didn't I just draw a kitty in Lederhosen? Now I would guess that Diana may join us, but the problem is I'm doing this. It is 7.5 hours different right now. 2, 3 in the morning. A little late for those in Germany. She would join us if I did earlier ones. And it only might be 1 or 2 in the morning over on Facebook. At one point, I think I did some 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoons, and those she joined. You know, she and her husband, Rico, he's a championship shooter. She's posting pictures of him shooting targets and all. They did a competition just before I lost my Facebook pages. I've drawn this too big and won't fit. That's it, showing I'm still tired. All right, so tomorrow, let's see about meeting up over at that storage room around. Let's do the old 2:30. That seems to be the safe. I better not try these morning things. You know, the North Brevard Historical Society starts meeting again. They meet at 11, and that's just, wow. But I also need to get back to this hiking. You know, that's a good thing to do when those temperatures drop. Now, I think, was it Mal from Minnesota, Michigan? Minnesota, or Minnie again. It's probably, I've only been in Minnesota once. Never been in Michigan. Well, I have clients in Michigan. So I fit the kitty in. How about that? Despite what I said. Showed you. Ha ha. I was in Burnside. Yes, I need to, and I've got to. I think part of the problem was I just did a lot. Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night in preparation of the hurricane. And then, so Thursday night, and I was up all night. No, so it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because I still went to the storage room on Thursday. Did I go Thursday? I don't remember. But anyway, I was up all night Thursday to Friday morning. No, today's Friday. When was the hurricane? It wasn't last night. It was the night before. I'm so tired, so confused. So the whole week just ran to one long thing. Anyway, I just didn't get any sleep Thursday. It had to be Wednesday night, Thursday night. That's it. And when I did, I did sleep till 2 in the afternoon, but I messed myself up. If I stay, I used to, I get past 5 a.m. and I'm in trouble. I'm not in trouble not just for one day, I notice now. I'm in trouble for a few days. So I need to make sure I turn in around 2 or 3 tonight if I can. Get my swampy Florida stuff up. And there's Andrea. How'd you find out about this? Was it through Facebook or through YouTube? Or you knew about Jacob? Oh, I already did a happy birthday, Jacob. I already got the banana. Andrea is privy to all of this. There's the happy birthday to Jacob, and I already got the banana split. Yeah, we've had a long few. Even though it didn't affect, even though it should have affected me greatly with the eye count going over, it really didn't. Really didn't. Some folks, some old friends found me on Facebook. Gina DeRosener and Diana Eberly. I'm glad they found me because I really can't send anyone friend requests because I'm not, first of all, I don't have that many friends now with the loss of Facebook. And someone like Diana in Germany, was I have a connection between her and Gina and Susan and so on because of something that happened, 20 years ago involving a TV series called Simon and Simon. We've been friends ever since. So have I met? I don't think I've personally met any of them. Though Diana was so kind when I was in Germany for the USO, entertaining our troops. She sent me. I've said this before. She sent me at the hotel this giant box. It must have cost her a couple $100, full of food and drink. Had alcohol in it. I don't drink booze, so that meant the other cartoonists. I was with the National Cartoonist Society. We're going and entertaining troops. So Dave Coverly got some. I forget who all. I guess Jeff Bacon, who was leading us, got something. Um, I don't remember. Jack Davis was with us. I don't remember if he got any. But people, I just was handing it out because I didn't drink the alcohol. I certainly wasn't bringing it back. Oh, where am I? I got you. Oh, you did. Well, okay, Dennis, there you go. YouTube notification was set out. Considering I only posted something, how do you do all those little emoji things? Considering I just posted it just before I started here. So since I brought Diana, I went ahead and did a little Oktoberfest kitty because of Meow Deegan. What that makes me think more Meow is that it's Mao Deegan, and I take the two E's and put them in front of after M, and it becomes Meow. That's how my brain works. Andrea. Dennis saw me earlier. The dragon guy saw me earlier today. Well, I was so tired and out of sorts. Uh, I used to be like that a lot. I'd go and do everything. I didn't have the option of coming back here and lying down taking a nap. I'd have to work at City Hall or I had to do a gig. The show must go on, as Andrea knows, tired or not. I was telling Hope and Dragon that I'd go do a gig. Be a 3 or 4 hour gig. I'd go like half asleep. I'd be half asleep. I'd go like that. And then what happens is when I'm really tired, I'll either talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, or put something in front of me to do, and I'll just do it over and over and over and over again and nonstop. That's just how I get. So when I'm doing caricature, it kind of worked. I just draw a face, do the drawing over and over and over again. Yeah, and it also, yeah, I was pretty tired. Now Hope, is that the same Hope? Dolphin Hope? Glad you got hopes. I can't. Yeah, it was tough getting to that ice cream place. Went to a place. It turns out it's been around since 1982. So actually, it falls in line for Swampy, Florida. It may even post and do a little review. The little bit they do only soft serve. It was $9. Whoo! Even with Marguerite over at Scoops, it's not more than, maybe it is 7 or 8 now, but not. But the difference is at Scoops, it's ice cream, real ice cream. This is soft serve. Woo, that was expensive. And what are we talking about here? I was so tired. That's it. Taking a nap. Did I find? I was going to share some stuff. Well, first of all, today, Andrea, I opened up a container last night and actually passed along to Hope a lot to Hope and Dragon, some stuffed animals. But amongst the stuffed animals, I believe I found some stuffed animals Amber grew up with. So I hope she. I was trying to get her to join us, but I really didn't do a good job because I was asleep so much. There's like a little dog, little stuffed dog, and I think we both thought they were long gone. But this was a box my father had packed. The coolest things I found. I got to call Steve Garlagool. I found my Mego superheroes. Now these would sell for a lot. They're missing. I know I had a Robin and I have the glove for Robin, but I think I lost Robin in the move. But I think I have the glove is floating around separately. But the Spider-Man is complete. But these are from early '70s. Yeah, I was really surprised to find these, and I can't recall whether Steve and of course they're frayed. They're not in great shape, but it actually is called MEGO. Is not it is it is Mego because it was called that because Mego to the toy store something. That's how it got named that. Mego, Mego, Mego to the toy store. So that's why it is Mego, not Mego, because I was pronouncing it Mego for a long time. But both his. I was just so tickled to find these. I had these when I was a little wee person, a little person. I remember. I think a Spider Man I took into the Winn Dixie in downtown Orlando. It's been gone since the 70s. Hi, Melissa. Oh, is Melissa Busby here? Oh, she's got electricity. Good. Oh, Melissa's got electricity. Let's all go over there and make some toast. I know it's a little ways from for Mal to go, but that's just don't worry about it. You get some toast. Uh, I don't know if Mal's still with us. I'm not sure. And I'm not drawing, am I? Oh, so Melissa, these are Mego. I haven't even opened this. My father did this. I do have to thank him. I didn't know about this the first time I've opened this right now. So these haven't been out. I don't know, probably 25 years out of this bag. Yeah, it's in pretty good shape for some of this. Yeah, this would sell for a lot of money if I was selling it. I'm not, but I would. That's maybe we'll see. We'll see down the road. But these are. Oh my gosh, Melissa! I found something. Oh yes, yes, yes. Hold on. Try. Smart guy. Oh, I put some of it away. I don't know where it is. Uh oh. Hey, these me go down there. Yeah, I found this. This is all, I found out that this is these. I just opened this literally before I just minutes before I started doing this, and I found this. This was in that same container that was all. That's otherwise half of it's eBay, and then this was in there. This is an Edgewater Eagles mug. I think I got this when I was at Edgewater, but I mentioned. I don't know if you got my message, but I found a whole red bag full of Edgewater High School stuff, including this. And I don't know what it's from. And I had some other things, but I don't have them here. I didn't know you were going to be here. In fact, I'm surprised you're. Thank you for coming, Melissa. You've had a rough time of things, but I don't know. It's something about 2007, 2008. I don't know what it is. Bring our own bread. What kind of place do you have there? That's unbelievable. Mayo would be coming all the way from a mini again or Michigan. Okay, so it'd be Michigan, Minnesota, or mini again. There we go. And I should be coming in Thursday, Melissa, if you're around. 2007, 2008 reunion. I don't know anyone from those years. Late. Well, I guess I do. I know some from '78. True, but I didn't do anything for a reunion of '78. I don't think. I did do something for. Oh no, it wasn't Joan Milligan. I did do Joan Milligan, but that was Boone. She's the class of '57. That Statler Brothers song. Joan, I gotta check in on Joan. I haven't talked to her in too long. Since last Christmas, actually. She gave me some cool things. She gave me this 3D thing. I may have seen you right after Melissa, right after it. I may have shown it to you. That was back in December. That was when I was driving from North Carolina. Did you draw for? I drew for the class of '57 a number of times. Yes, Joan had me there. They haven't done a reunion in 12, 13, 4, maybe 15 years. They're just all it's up there. That's funny. You listen to that song, Class of '57. Of course, the Statlers, and which of the Statlers that it was. I think most of the Statlers at the time were in that range, but it's that big guy. He's the one who's actually Class of '57. But all of them now are in their 80s. You think about it. But yeah, stuffed animals, and there's a little red dog. But I need to show it to Amber. I'll see if she can join us tomorrow, and I'll share those. Uh, don't you have any bread? That was something I always like to make sure. That's incredibly important. I think a hurricane food. I know it's perishable in a sense, but it also is really good for having for hurricanes. So I always make sure I have a full loaf around because it can solve a lot of problems. A little loaf, a little bread. Why is there a loaf of bread? I'm tired. I can't. How much rest have I had? I've logged in nearly. I think because I just did 1 to 6:30, or 1:30, 6:30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe not. I haven't had that much sleep. Stream froze. Why is stream froze? No, maybe I'm not moving. I'll move. No, I'm moving. It's okay. But isn't that cool? So what does this mug look familiar? I think this is from Edgewater. And actually on the back is the alma mater. Melissa knows the alma mater. I could hide it. She'd sing it right now. I have no idea. I don't know it. I'm reading it. All Hail Edgewater High School. This is not, Mal. I don't know. Mal stayed with us. She may have left. But anyway, this gets boring. Mal, this is the high school I went to. All Hail Edgewater High School. B. We sing our praise of thee. Your team shall never falter. Surge on to victory. All hail. By the way, there, Tim Walsh's wife is being made fun of for knowing. I don't think that was right. She can. If she. I think that's neat. She knows her alma maters. But I'm not sure it was college or high school or what. But I thought that was neat. She knew that. Your team is shot. Because I said it to Melissa when she started singing it. I think that's neat if you remember that. Because I can't. Or, did you? I'm sorry. That I tell you, one thing I did. I cooked a lot. I was cooking everything that was in the freezer. So I cooked a bunch of apple strudel from going back to Germany again. Apple strudel. Maybe I'll draw a bear with. Actually, I wish Oktoberfest existed without the booze. The next big Oktoberfest over to Melissa, you ever been to the German American Club up in Castleberry? I bet you have. Denise is a part of that, of course. I need to send a friend request to Denise. Wow, her sister is. I'm friends with her on Instagram. For some reason, I got canceled out because of an Instagram account I didn't have, and those are the only ones I still have. Yeah, Andrea was there when I found out I still had an Instagram account. Perchance she was sending me a message. I didn't even know I still had it. That was just Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. Oh, where am I? For some reason, this bear's got bread. And if you got bread, you better have peanut butter. Pollyanna Grows opening here in a couple weeks. I think I'm gonna do a swampy post. Now, understand, I know my personal page is also my swampy page, but on Instagram, that is actually my swampy page I've been using. So I need to keep trying to do that. I want to definitely get people to peanut butter, butter. Yeah, peanut butter, bread. You were set for a hurricane. Oh, I'm not reading what's it. But you don't know Princeton. You know what? One of the neatest things I did with Amber was 30 odd years ago. I need to post that picture because I came across it recently. I took Amber to the peanut butter festival that was over on the Disney property. So that's how much I wanted to go. I actually ventured onto the Disney property and I survived. This was 88, 89, somewhere in there. And I took Amber, and she had a blast. I don't know if she remembers it at all. And unfortunately, it was back before we had cameras everywhere, so I had no camera with me. But someone took a picture for me because they made the largest peanut butter sandwich. Guinness Book of World Records peanut butter sandwich. It was huge. And what they did was they just put a bunch of slices of bread together, and it was, I don't know, it was probably 20 feet by 20 feet, and they spread peanut butter all over each slice. So it wasn't really a slice of bread; it was a lot of slices of bread. And then they put a lot of slices of bread on top of it. Then they were passing it out. Anyway, and Amber had there's a guy dressed up as a peanut and all these peanut this and peanut that. It was really neat. It was at the Wyndham, I think, or was it? Yeah, was it not Wyndham? Grosvenor, where Greg used to drop. Wow, twice Greg Gray comes up in these live 2 days in a row. Um, but the guest of honor, the star, was Soupy Sales, and I got a picture with me and the Soup Man, and I was so tickled about that I got to meet Soupy Sales. It's a really great picture too. I was really tickled about it. I still am, obviously. Not everyone can say. See, if I don't know, if Mal would be really bored now because she's considerably younger to know that. Oh, I was looking into her character that she mentioned because I kept a page of it because I intend to go look it up. My life as a teenage robot. I'm going to run some of those. I was tired and cranky yesterday. Not as cranky as I was this morning, but cranky still yesterday. I hope to be feeling better, but we're going to the storage room tomorrow. River Dragon. Let's meet there about 2:30. Let's say, and let's see what we can do. I'm so tickled I found this glass though, and I found out when it's dark. So I just got to wash it again. I just opened it. But I'm going to hang on. This is not going to. This is going to stay out. And I found all this Edgewater stuff I've got. Oh, I got. Here's the other thing. There's a pen, an Edgewater. No, it's Orlando Sentinel. The pen just like this, though, but it says Edgewater High School. Where did I? I put it all back in the red bag, and I guess it's out in the living room. But I couldn't believe I had all this Edgewater High School stuff. I keep finding things. I called Billy Morgan. I've got 3 pictures. I have 4 pictures to do. One I have to deliver Thursday for the board meeting. I'm doing a painting for the silent auction, and I haven't even drawn it yet. But it'll be done when I see Melissa. Melissa can see the finish. If it's not done, Melissa, you can hit me with a regular Gabriel sub. Anyway, I better have it done. I got a lot to do. So tomorrow, when I do the live, I need to be inking the Christmas star in downtown Orlando, and then maybe on Sunday inking the Santa and alligators and the Orange County History Center. Anyway, this is a Pine Castle. This was about 20 years ago. We did a Pioneer Days for the Air Force Base. There's 2 Air Force bases that were in Florida. I was born on one of them, the Orlando Army Air Force Base, which was over in Orlando. This was actually it was on federal property, but it was south. It later became known as McCoy Air Force Base. But this is these Shirley Cannon got these made. I still got one, all nice and sealed. No, this is not going to eBay. So that's pretty neat though. And Billy's not sure if they have one or not. I found this too. I have a Pogo for President campaign headquarters, Okefenokee Swamp Park. This is in 2004, 20 years ago. It's a membership card. And here's another pledge to learn, Melissa. I pledge allegiance to Pogo and the Okefenokee Swamp and to the National Wildlife Refuge within it stands one swamp under God indivisible, with leisure and tours for all. I will promote Georgia's natural wonder and encourage more people to come. Isn't that cool? I was at the very last Pogo Fest there in Waycross, Georgia in 2004. That was the last one. And I'm glad I got to at least one of them. Sandra was with me. I think she turned it. Sandra could turn any place we went into a travel article. Everything was written off. I could do the same thing. I know how. All right. Well, since I mentioned Greg Gray again, so we're back to Minnesota and Mal, since Greg was from Brainerd, Minnesota. I'm sorry. I had. Sorry, Greg isn't still around. I sent a friend request to Bippy Boyer since we drew him the other day. I haven't heard back. But he may not know it's me, and I don't know how to send him a message. Just have to hope some of these folks find me. That was neat talking about Bippy. Oh, I should draw the Soup Man, too. Oh, that peanut butter festival was fun. I don't really care for those things. I love strawberry. I just found I don't know where I put that yet. I found I have a little stuffed bear from the Florida Strawberry Festival. I have no idea where I bought that. I just realized these may start to look a little alike. Soupy always had a big shock of hair. Luca, White Fang. I'm going way before you all were born. Before I was born. You squeeze in an excited tree frog in there. Why would a tree frog be excited? I can't draw Soupy. I can't draw Soupy. Nice try. I need a picture because he had a lot going on in his eyes. I got when I was going to the Kubert School up in New Jersey. I got to hear Soupy when he was doing his radio show. He would do it. He would. It would be Don Imus, Howard Stern. No. It would be Don Imus, and I'm not sure what was in between because I was in school, but I'd hear Soupy after school, and then it was Howard Stern, and then it was Frank, Captain Frank, who do the traffic, who is from Florida, and he left WNBC and came back to Florida. He was doing radio. He'd been doing radio here, got the gig in New York, which was a big deal, but he didn't have the what they call the chops, I guess, for it. Oh, he always wore a sweater. That's right. The Soup Man wore a sweater. Not at this thing. He was in suit and tie, and he always wore his collar. He was doing the other person who did it. Oh, just wonderful man. I never met him, but he did. He was doing live on Twitter. Oh, crud! I can't think of his name. He was a comedian of sorts, but he really did always about the news. And he ended up dying while I was doing. He'd do a live thing in San Francisco about politics. I can picture him playing his day. But he also always wore a sweater, always carried a newspaper. You may, if you know, recognize it, you might know, but I think you're all way too young for all that. Funny man, the Soup Man. He's funny. He's a soup. Because there's bread. There's bread. Tree frog. Wait a minute. He's excited because there's bread? Oh, there's bread. Do frogs like bread? You know what? One of these days, I need to. I don't know. I don't think a frog would survive the way they put pesticides around here. If I was back in Ocala, I could put out like a plate of filet mignon, and then a big plate of uh, chop suey, and then I put another plate of bread and see what the frogs go for. If you ever get a chance to go and look at, look, Soupy Sales was not top level humor. And I don't find him over, I don't really find him funny. But his whole thing about the giant bear, whatever the creatures were that were, I said their names before, now I forget what they are. But they were these, what was it, Luca, but I can't think of their names. That was inventive. And it really was it was geared toward adults, but it was really more for children. I think that was his little issue. But he did movie. He was going to be a big deal at one point. There was even a Soupy Sales comic book at one point, believe it or not. Eh, Soupy, yeah. No, it actually was Soupy, like soup, like soup. Campbell's. I can't get it in there. Now it's Campbell. Debbie Schaefer Campbell's was one of her clients because it's based up there in New Jersey. She said they were a great client. Then they just stopped having caricatures for their events for some reason. Well, just like everyone else has. I can't believe how busy Teresa Farrington is when I spoke to her earlier this week. Wow, she's got a lot of work. I think it's because of where she is. They just don't have a lot of different entertainment options up in Oklahoma, Missouri, Kansas. And she's driving amongst all those places, and then word spreads, and they're bringing her to other places. But here, there's just such a plethora, and they keep growing. Well, they've reduced considerably, but they come and go because they're coming from other states, and they think they're going to make $1 million. Holy cats. There's just no, and then they just, the people who are in Florida, not the natives, but the people from out of state are so picky about everything. See, she's dealing with more local folks, so they all know each other. And Teresa posted one of her. She does window artwork. That used to be done everywhere. Ocala used to have a ton of that done. All gone. Well, no, almost. There's one place I know that was still doing window art. Rest all stopped. But anyway, she just did one for Halloween here. She posted a couple days ago. I don't what week is this? Oh, so poor Melissa. Well, my lights did flicker and go out. So and then this computer went out Wednesday night. One thing I did, I spent a lot of time with my postcard collection after that, just going through it, and also put together a bunch of stuff. River Dragon got two containers of stuff for eBay, and I've already got more. I was just saying how I've got all the stuff from Arkansas, from Little Rock. Oh, that's where Teresa and I were talking about that. She's about to do a gig in Little Rock. We were toured all through there. I went through the Clinton Library. Monstrous thing. More wasted space. You can imagine. How's this? I know this was a bit ago, but speaking about my life as a teenage robot, and I want to say my favorite character, XJ6. I like her design. All right, I'm gonna meet deep. Yeah, I've actually got this marked here. I've got a. Where is this? I was just looking at it. Oh, here it's in Google. I was because I had marked the Twisty Cone. So that where I was, it's opened in 1982. Was Twisty Cone Ice Cream and Cakes, and they had moved from. Speaking about the Midwest, moved from Kansas City. A lot of Midwest here between mini Michigan and Minnesota, and then Oklahoma and Kansas. But yeah, they originally come from Kansas and opened up this ice cream shop there on Malabar Road, and it's still there. It's still there. And actually, the same owners had it, I think, since '96 is what it said. Because the original owners did, I think, sold it to the lady who has it now. But I have it. Yeah, my life as a teenager started in 2003 and ended in April. August 1st was the first episode in the U.S. And production company was Frederated Studios, whatever that is, and then Nickelodeon. All my friends at Nickelodeon are not happy. They're very unhappy. You know, Nickelodeon basically poop vanished. They took down. They cleared the entire building in Atlanta, and everyone was gone. Art Roach was a big part of that. Not anymore, and so was. And I need to call Eddie Pittman and see what's going on because I saw he was doing caricatures and that shows how things have gone down so much. Eddie Pittman, who helped with the formation of Phineas and Ferb, is now doing caricatures in Georgia at a fair. And I started saying that to Teresa, and it sounds so condescending. I realized, well, that's not bad, but see, Teresa's always stayed in that. It's like Greg Gray always stayed in caricature. That's fine, but Pittman was at the top ranks of animation, and now he's doing caricatures in Georgia because there's nothing else to do. I like the color she is and her monitor face. Did it start overseas though? It seems like it started overseas. Here, I'm not. And I know this interests Melissa Busby because that's all she ever watches is robot programming. I'm kidding. See, I'm gonna get. I'm working to get hit over the head with a regular Gabriel submarine sandwich. Typically meet Melissa. I go to my PO box down the street. I meet Melissa over at Gabriel's in College Park in Orlando. Where am I? How can I forget? It's 10:11. So happy birthday, Jacob. I guess I should fill in this. I have a little. See how I talked about yesterday. We were talking about drawing. Notice how the frog goes into here, comes up, around. Kind of should have done this a little differently, but all right. I'm not penciling everything, but and this kicks you back around again. I got a little dead area here, but this as it's okay. It's good to have what they call you call it white space or open space where people can kind of breathe. these little areas. But that we're talking about drawing before. I can draw something else. What time is it? Only 8:47. We're talking about robots. I've not seen it. I'm not much for animated anything. That was something I let go of. River Dragon. I had a ton of animated stuff, and it was mostly stuff I picked up for the children, or things I just found because I love Looney Tunes. I mean, I think Chuck Jones is Will Eisner, Chuck Jones, Neil Adams number one, Neil Adams number one, Eisner two, and then Chuck Jones three. Um, Melissa doesn't know this. When I was at Princeton Elementary School, I created my own robot. I did. I think I won an award for it at the College Park Art Festival. It actually talked. So I put a little. I think those walkie talkies made it with me. I had a walkie talkie inside. Then I had a walkie talkie, and I was what 12 years old, 11, 12 years old. I remember the. I was so concerned someone was going to steal the robot. But a lot of this had to do with a book called Whoops. I can do this now. I just found them. Oh, wait, I just have my hands. Those of you who know I moved and I was concerned I may have lost my grandparents' stuff, I actually found. I can't. I'm only going to show a couple here, but these are books involving my grandparents. In fact, this book, Jewish Frontiersmen of early South Florida Jewish communities. I was in a store with Sandra. It was a little store that was in Flagler County somewhere, and it was a little teeny place that had a big box of books that were all Florida. We didn't have a lot of money with us, but we bought as much as we could because they were super cheap, like a buck each or so. Or no, sorry, this was $5. It was worth $5 because I'm flipping through here in the bookstore, and I see this, and it instantaneously I recognize my grandfather. And for some reason, I've shown this to my aunt. She doesn't know either why. But for some reason, he's wearing all white. Everyone else is wearing dark, but he's wearing white. But I immediately recognized him. His stance is my stance. I had the same gut issue he had. And my I look so much like Franklin Parson. It's shocking. Now, Franklin Parson was not Jewish. But I was so tickled. I'm in the bookstore and I flipped through his book. Sandra's like right across from me, right there. She's flipping through books. The box is in between us. And I look and I just gasp. See my grandfather. I had no idea this existed. I had no idea. It's all about, but my grandfather was an attorney that helped the Jewish Federation there. And he wasn't a big fan of Jews either. But for some reason he was there. And the Social Register of 1961 has my grandparents, my grandfather, and all in it. So it's important. I've got a whole bunch of other books. I finally found them, and this was his favorite book, Melissa Busby. Have you ever read Jubilee? Jubilee by John Brick. And this is funny because a dramatic novel of the Civil War and the men and women who fought it. And it's called Jubilee by John Brick. I take it out, but I've got it all sealed. But this was his favorite book. If you can find it, you see if you like it. It is very good. I give it a big thumbs up. Great book. Jubilee. No longer printed. You'd have to. I don't even know if it's on Amazon. I don't remember. I think I picked it up I picked it up amongst a bundle of books at one of the book sales, and I was going through there, and I think I was talking to my sister or something. She said, that's our grandfather's favorite book. And I'm not sure how she knew that. All right, back to robots. This is, have I shown this before? I don't know if, is anyone still here? I don't know. This is it right here. This book is Andy Buckram's Tin Men, Major Effect on Me, Carol Ryer Brink, illustrated by W.T. Mars. But this is the book I picked up at a book sale. And it wasn't until I got home that I got to the back of it, and there's the card catalog, and there's my name. I checked this book out back in 7th grade at Robert E. Lee Junior High School. Isn't that pretty cool? I had no idea at the time. I'm very tickled. But this book had a major effect. You can actually he used buckets to make his robots. But we couldn't make buckets back then. But it was neat to find that book. Is anybody still with us? I'm not sure. I just realized no one's commented in a long time. I don't know why. I don't know. I think I had arms. I'm not sure. I think the robots that Chuck Jones, and also in Hanna-Barbera, the Tom and Jerry series are just brilliant robots. Just brilliant. Well, there's Alice Reed. Hello, Alice. Okay, sorry, I'm yapping. I don't know. I hope Melissa's still here because that was mostly something Melissa would understand. Though when you find things from your elementary school days or school days, it's pretty neat. I find these robots. Oh, well, yesterday I showed those Lost in. Oh, I still have them here. These two Lost in Space toys. I was gonna meant to. I thought I would pass these on to Dennis, and I didn't. I'm not a robot person, oddly enough, and I don't like science fiction at all. It is fun to draw because you can draw. I can put all the buttons I want to on here. It don't matter. Here. I'll put in here. I'll put on an ice cream cone. It don't matter. It's a robot. it just doesn't matter. There we go. I gave the robot an ice cream cone. I have no idea why, but it doesn't matter. It's a robot. Stupidest ideas, robots. Bad enough humans can't function. The idea you'd make a machine that could function. Oh, you know what? I'll do this. I'll do this as a what's this music called? They were you turn the wheel and would make music with little dots and dashes there. So now it's making music. The old you can send a man to the moon, but why can't we all have free ice cream? Huh? Why? Huh? Well, tell me why? Why? What? One thing interesting that Jones did. Jones did this. His most brilliant work with robots was this thing with the two mice. They had two. I forget their names, Earl and Fred or some. And they enter this home of the future. Nothing says what's so dumb about having robots. It's that film. It's hilarious. Like it would butter your bread. Well, you could butter your own bread, can't you? Why would you have a robot do it? That's so funny. What's funny is, well, and it's kind of a prelude to what, again, Disney rewriting as River Dolphin nailed it yesterday. That is it. How many times I've talked about how much I hate Disney, and I've never had the rewrite thing. I'm using rewrite. I'll credit Dragon for it. Disney rewriting, but that they basically it's kind of well, it goes back to a writer I often refer to, Thorstein Veblen, who wrote all about the dangers of letting machines run our lives, is that they will in the end run our lives, and we won't be doing a thing. You have no freedom whatsoever because you can't. You let the robots do it. Let a bunch of robots do it. So if you can't do it, no one else should be. Oh, that what this Andy Buckram? It's about someone who creates a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's true. I love to create stories and ideas, and I've thought about rereading this, and then I got concerned I might hate it, and then it would just dash everything. All right, this is showing connection, I think. Everybody's gone. Like this, please. Oh, shit, I should have said that first. Can you hear me? What's going on here, guys? Google Chrome's got some big stuff happening here. Home prices. All right, what's going on here, guys? I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh no. All right. So you're seeing it. I'm not. I'm not. This is working, but my YouTube isn't. Okay, that's working. Retry. Yeah, we got, and that's this facility that's doing this. This apartment complex. I guess. I'm having trouble connecting. So if you can see it, you're one over on me. So I don't know who's here, who's not here, and um, we can see and hear you. Hope, okay. I can't see anything, and I don't have the. Here we go. He lives, River Dolphin Hope. Okay, so you both are here. I don't know if anyone else is. I can't connect to the internet for some reason. Hold on, let me go check the connection again. It was showing blue, but maybe it's gone red on me since then. Not showing it red blue. Yeah. Yeah, I have no internet, but I've got this working. I don't know why. Is anyone else here? Oh, Mouse here. Well, 3 is roll call. There you are. I have no connection. Well, hold it. Now I'm getting something over here. All right, it's kind of isn't available right now. Thanks, guys. All right, so it looks like I'm reconnected now. Okay, yes, okay, I'm reconnected. There we go. We're back. Sorry. All right, so what can I roll call? So we're still having issues, even though Melissa may be knocked out, because even though they make a connection, it shows how close we lost electricity here where I am. How close that was. Okay. Oh, I need to get started on my Christmas print because I'm just about to draw something with rolls. Yeah, Hope mentioned Ronnie's before. It's such great bakery items. No one bakes. I don't know if Mao's in a small town in her wherever she is in those 2 states, or is she right on the state line? I know Greg and Brainerd there was some good bakery because he would post about it. Well, he draw there, I think. I can't name a local bakery here. I can name local bakeries around Florida. There ain't many. One's in Milton, which was the subject of my Christmas print. Okay. I think we lost the others. Well, that happens. What am I seeing here? That was weird. Oh, it says 5. Well, please like this if you would too. Please like this. And that's basically how Mao found us. Something bothers me about Chef Boyardee. Why doesn't he make something other than SpaghettiOs, huh? I mean, think about it. He's a chef. Why does he only make SpaghettiOs? I mean, I want to see a can of filet mignon. That's what I want to see. Oh, Alice Reed's here. Hello, Alice Reed. So we've got at least, I could count for 4 of the 5. Oh, I may be the 5th. All right, so I'm showing more problems with connections here. It's me. It's on my end. But for some reason, the phone's connecting. Well, the phone is actually connected to a satellite above us, whereas this is connected to a Wi-Fi inside the apartment. Hot steaming. See, I don't, especially Mao. I know Mao's younger. Have you ever been to a fresh bakery with steaming, or cookies? Oh my gosh, just wonderful. Again, we used to have the Danish bakery here as part of Publix, and you go in there, all the fresh bread. Or Ronnie's, I don't recall smelling that fresh baked smell like I remember at the Alessi Bakery in Tampa since 1906, like that. But they got me mad. I don't tend to promote them. During the virus hysteria, they went literally hysterical on me. I was trying to go inside because I went there every Christmas, and they know me. but they were so nuts about the mask thing, they wouldn't let me in. I was asking, can I come in without a mask? And I just want to come and get a quick picture. So they all started yelling and screaming at me because I didn't have a mask on, like I was about to kill them all. Like they acted like I had an AK-47, and all I did was have a stuffed Swampy. I should show the stuffed Swampy because maybe I'll bring him over tomorrow. Alice and Mal would not know. Well, I'm not sure if Hope and Dolphin know I've seen him either. You've seen Swampy, haven't you? Actually, I took the pictures of. Maybe I'll do a post of that ice cream place. I need to get back to my Swampy's, Florida. Oh, because you tilt them up to have the cookies. Oh, do you have fresh cookies? Ooh. There was a place in downtown Orlando called the International Bakery. Holy cats, that was good. It was only in the. It must have been late. It had to be late '60s, early '70s. I was really, really tiny, but I remember it. And then they disappeared. There was also the Country Candy Store in downtown Orlando. Big bins of candy, different candy, big bins. You get a bag of candy. That's all they sold was candy. Right downtown, right off just north of Central Boulevard by the San Juan Hotel. But if you ever see Chef Boyardee, ask him why he's not making cookies. Oh, I showed you Swampy? Yeah, and then first I was asking, there were two people behind the counter. At first, it was guy or the lady yells at me, and then the other person turns around and they start yelling at me. They're both yelling at me. So I asked them, please send a manager out. The manager was condescending to me. I said, guys, I'm just asking if it's okay if all you can say is no. That's all you had to say was no. You don't have to yell at me and act like don't come in here. You can't come in here. Get out of here. How dare you come in here without a mask? How dare you? So I love that they've been around for almost 120 years or 110 years. But and I told you, and I used to go in there every Christmas to drop off a Christmas present. They look forward to it. Now they haven't got one from me for what, 4 years, and they ain't getting one. They deserve to close. They're going to act like that. Now, why is there? Oh, so this actually gets to what Mal was saying. Why would a robot be getting some hot? Actually, I look like a hot cross bun, doesn't it? And here, I'll draw Swampy back here. I got to get my Swampy book done. I keep getting off track, and I'm going to spend all this time in Orange County stuff for the next week, and the storage room. So I don't see me getting much done there either. And I just don't work as fast as I used to. I used to be able to do all this stuff so fast, but I admit my work looks better. There's a big old swamp ape. I could have done quick Swampy books of Swampy saving folks from the hurricane. That would have been a good idea. I could knock out, if I had a way to publish those. I mean, Amazon, you have to have at least 24 pages. You could use Issuu, ISSUU, and put anything up there you want. Now, I think they're charging a bit for that. I have 2 little things up there. But it's hard to just do quick little things unless you want to do free PDF downloads. But I haven't quite figured that out either. But I could easily have done. I know the downtown areas of Tampa, Clearwater, Sarasota. But that'd been neat. That's a thought. I'm live tomorrow night at 8. I'll be more awake. I hope. I will have had a pretty heavy day if what River Dolphin and I are planning to do occurs. And it needs to. I have not heard back from Ron, by the way, which concerns me. Because he comes over here Sunday with how it is right now, he's going to be real confused. So I need to, or maybe I just say, just deal with it. I'll just understand my situation. Because he knows the storage room, we put it together. I've got just those 2 crates I got out today to y'all that left a nice gap. So anyway, yes, tomorrow night, 8 p.m., I'll be here. I'll be more together. I'll probably be inking one of the 2 drawings I mentioned. I need to be. No, I can't say I may be. I will be because I got to get them done. What's that? Because I got to ink them and then I still have to digitally color them. And I was going to start that today. This is one of the ones I did. I showed yesterday of Billy the Swan on the naughty list. I've got two more of these to do, and I don't even know what they're going to quite. I know what one looks like. The other one I'm not sure yet, but I'll do it. Well, I've covered a lot of territory today. All right. That's what they should call it. Boy, are these good. I just did a campaign thing for, I forget who owns Chef Boyardee now. Some LLC on Wall Street. Been running a great film from the UK called it's got sounds like a salacious title, "Ladies Who Do," but it's about some cleaning ladies who learn how to in the UK, cleaning ladies. These are brilliant cleaning ladies, and has a brilliant cast of some of the best in the women in the UK, like Peggy Mounts and Dandy Nichols, and they're just terrific. Harry Corbett plays this Wall Street guy, and these ladies, they find they learn about they one well it's Peggy Mount accidentally she's cleaning up and finds out about something involving the stock market, shows it to her friend Robert Morley, who then turns them into almost millionaires. But they never change out of their cleaning outfits. They're always in cleaning outfits, and it's just hilarious. You got to go find the film. It's from 1963. Funny. Oh, John Pertwee's in it also and Ron Moody. If you big Doctor Who fan, you know who, and I'm not, but John Moody, that's who he is. I'm just gonna draw a bunny because I just haven't drawn a bunny. I don't know why people bother to make movies. There's so much out there to see. They're just so good, and they're not going to top those. They're already out. I've actually run this film before, and I don't like rerunning films, but I came across it and I thought, oh my gosh, this is such a good film. So hilarious. All right, so actually it's 9:13. I got to scoot. All right, guys, thank you for being here. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. and we'll see what else. I'll try to be a little more awake than I am right now. I'm not even looking at chat. I'm not sure what's going on here. Hold on. How do you know that's not a girl robot? Look how easy this is. I always point this out. Actually, that's something. Oh, Melissa's gone, I think. But I need to make sure that all my girl critters in my comic book that she's helping me edit. She's editing. She's not helping me edit. She is editor. She and Gracie Tuning. But all you have to do is just add on some eyelashes, and I can put a bow, and now it's a girl robot. I can't really add too much more because it'd be hard to. But there, that's all you have to do. Now's a go. There's no ponytail. Robots don't have hair. That may be surprising to you, Hope. They really don't. I know you may think they do, but this is why if we let robots take over, all the hairdressers go out of business. You know, I was talking to some hair folks. You remember did you ever go to the Academy of Beauty down in College Park? My mother used to take us there for haircuts, and it was around 90s. They only closed, I was with a city. It was 2004, so they closed, I think, 2003. But they're right there across from Bob's Texaco in College Park on Edgewater Drive. But a lot of folks took because you got super cheap. These are all young ladies who were learning how to cut hair, and you'd go there for a cheap haircut. And my mother would take us there because we needed. Well, she would go get a haircut there. I typically went to one in downtown Orlando. I'm sorry, so I don't mean me. I didn't get a haircut there. My sister did. My mother did. I got a haircut at Reynolds Barbershop or downtown Orlando, and I got my hair cut there for about 30 odd years. Yeah, no kidding. And the guy who cut that shop closed, and then one of the guys whose name I forget, I actually featured him in some comic stuff I did, but he went and started his own shop. So I basically stayed with Reynolds when he moved into a parking garage, little place. He was a balding fella. He loved fishing. I can't think of his name right now. Here, I'm drawing him like this. He'd be holding some fish for Chef Boyardee to cook. but he cut my hair till he died, and his shop closed. And a few things have tried to move into that little parking garage on South Street. No, not South Street. Not good when I'm forgetting stuff like I'm about to drive downtown Orlando on Thursday. I gotta go down that way anyway. I got paintings to do. Okay, tomorrow I will have a drawing of either the Christmas star, or Santa and his so-called reindeer, which are actually alligators, and the Orange County History Center. And I will ink it here along. I'll make up some things too, and then whoever else comes up. Thank you so much for being here, being a part of things. Rob Smith here. Thank you for enduring the electricity glitch here, and I will see you all next time. And please, like, if you get a chance, if you want, you can always share this or whatever else. And if you are watching in replay, thank you for doing that. And I will see you all next time. By the way, I do like to give away some of these things to those who are watching. So if you would like one of these drawings, let me know. If you have been involved in the chat, you can have these drawings free. I just would need your address and all that fun stuff. And I think Mal's not going to do that. So anyone who wants to do that can. Oh, I need to put the date. 2024. This is 10/11. All right, so we did that, and we did this, and we did Happy Birthday, Jacob. Jacob, who's 30 years old today. Thank you so much. Well, let me know if you want one, which one you want. There's the Lederhosen one, not I actually don't show no Lederhosen, oddly enough. There's the German. Oh, look what here's a key. When you have a head, there should be a shadow, and I didn't do shadow. Or the robot one. Robot, one of these two. Let me know. Or one from the other day. But just send me can you send messages here? I don't know. If you can send me a message, send me a message. If you can't send me a message, let me know. So just let me know. But you'll have to send me an address, and we'll have to figure out mailing and all that. Well, I may have to see if would Hope or Dolphin help me with that. But anyway, thank you all for being here. The Lederhosen one. Well, Al's just yet to send me your. Don't put your address here. I think you can say what state you're from, but giving an address is not a good idea. Oh, God. Actually, when I was pulling stuff out of the storage room, I found a whole container of stuff I mean to give to people, and it's still sitting there. Where? You think I'd have a pencil? Didn't have a pencil. Oh, I know there's a pencil. Hold on. If I don't put your name on here right now, I'll forget. Okay. But just send me you don't? There's no direct message here? There's got to be some messaging. You can send me a message through Twitter, Swampy Florida. You could join my Swampy page is not. I don't know if you want to send me I don't have it as a page as it used to be. It's now kind of a personal one, but it's not personal. It's got kind of a personal. Well, I mean, if you want to join, you can. People used to join me all the time. So many people. So I'll just put this in here. There you go. There's my Facebook page. If you want to send, you have to send, because that's not. Hopefully, I get my pages back, and I'll have a public page again. But right now, it's you have to send it to a friend request. Otherwise, you can send it through Instagram, which is also Swampy Florida. I know that. Or you could if you email it to me, I'll never see it. My phone number is wide open, mostly because no one can trace it. Good luck. Try to trace my number. Good luck. You could. Well, if you text me, you may not want me to have your phone number. Just let me know. Just let me know. Tomorrow night, if you can't figure it out, let me know, and we'll figure something out. But Twitter may be easier. Swampy's Florida, and it's my name, Rob Smith Jr. I think connected. You could send me a direct a message there, or whatever. Let me know All right, let me get scooting here. I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, you'll do Instagram, Swampy's Florida. Same as this, Swampy's Florida. You should be able to find it. That's kind of big. Over the last few years, before all this Facebook deleted everything, that's kind of become a quasi personal page too, because it's the only one I'm connected with on my phone, and I post all sorts of things, not just Florida. All right, thank you for being here. See y'all later tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Take care. Inktober continues. Bye-bye.